Hi everyone! Okay, so hi, my name is Sheika and I'm from grade 8B, and today I'm going to be doing a book review about People We Meet on Vacation. So in this book review video, I'm going to be answering 7 questions that are from my teacher. So without further ado, let's start. Question 1. What drives you to choose this book? Okay, so, well, first of all, the book itself is pretty well known. Here it says it's #1 New York Times bestseller, and when I heard that this book was about romance and humor, I absolutely knew that I had to choose this book as someone who loves rom-com, which is romance comedy. Question 2. Tell us the synopsis of this book. Okay, so People We Meet on Vacation follows Alex Poppy Alex, who met on the first day on their first year of college. They both couldn't be more different. They were literally like polar opposites in the story. Poppy is energetic, spontaneous, bubbly, and she doesn't really enjoy school. But on the other hand, Alex is calm, laid back, and somehow perfect, and is a straight A student. But somehow they became really close in college, and it all started with small cheap trips together in the summer until it became a tradition for them. And those small trips became bigger and bigger as they grew up. Poppy now works as a travel magazine blogger, so they basically pay for her to go on amazing trips. You can say that she's living the life. Until Poppy and Alex haven't spoken since last 2 years, when they both ruined everything. But Poppy comes to sense that she misses Alex, so she decides to convince him to go on one more vacation together and to lay everything on the table. Question 3. Tell in brief about the background of its author. Okay, so as you can see here on the side of the book, it says Emily Henry, which is the author of People We Meet on Vacation. Emily Henry is one of New York Times best-selling author of Book Lovers, People We Meet on Vacation, and Beach Read. She's known mostly as the author of People We Meet on Vacation, but she also has other books like Hello Girls, When the Skies Fell on Splendor, and A Million Junes. Her debut as a young adult novel is The Love That Split the World. Was published in January 2016. After writing several young adult novels, Henry's first adult fiction romance, Beach Read, was published in 2020 to widespread success. She lives and writes in Cincinnati and the part of Kentucky just beneath it. Question number 4. What do you think about the book, characters, and story flows? Okay, honestly, overall, this book was just amazing to me. I'm surprised that someone who doesn't really enjoy reading books that much was actually enjoying reading a book for once. That's crazy. This story flow really made it interesting. Each chapter always has a cliffhanger on what will happen next, which is what makes me want to read more and more. This book has me staying up all night. I absolutely love the characters. Poppy and Alex had a really cute dynamic. Like, Poppy is a really energetic girl who loves traveling and likes to argue or debate while Alex is a calm boy who loves traveling and especially someone who can handle Poppy well. And I love that this romance troupe was about friends to lovers because, as you all know, that's my favorite romance troupe or trope. Question 5. Which part do you like most and why? Okay, so in my opinion, this is super cliche to say, but it's the first kiss. It's their first kiss. I know, but seriously though, the first kiss was the part that I was really waiting for. I really wanted to see the tension between them, and it finally happened. Oh my god, they had their first kiss. Whoa, it finally happened. So that was mostly my favorite part, and this is not really a favorite part, but it's a quote. It's one of my favorite quotes from the book. But here it says on page 361, which is basically the last page of this book, it says, "Tomorrow we will love each other a little more, and the next day, and the next day." Okay, this book has me crying on the floor because honestly, it's just super cute. Question number 6. Which part do you dislike the most and why? Okay, so for this part, I'm really excited to talk about because it's my own opinion and you guys can agree or not agree. It's your choice. Okay, so the part that I disliked the most was the backstory on 2 years ago, why they ruined everything and why they haven't spoken since. So I was expecting more. So basically, why they had this huge fight and why they haven't spoken since last 2 years ago was because Poppy and Alex was not sober and they both had their first kiss, and Alex pulled away because he didn't know if Poppy was just doing it because Poppy likes Alex or if just it was a not sober kiss. And when Alex pulled away, Poppy felt kind of offended and like it was an awkward situation for them both. But okay, so that's the backstory on why they didn't spoke 2 years ago. But to me, honestly, in my opinion, the backstory could have been a bit more interesting. Like it could have been bigger and better, you know. But this was like supposed to go whoop, but honestly, the backstory just went like, and like it's a block. Like it wasn't really something shocking to me. It could have been a better problem, so I could like understand it more, because the problem that we have going on here wasn't really something big. So to me, it was an immature problem. Like they both could have like spoken it out maturely. They could have had like a small talk about it and they could have like fixed it easily, but they decided to ignore each other for 2 years, which isn't really a good reasoning. So that was my most disliked part. Shockingly, I didn't really like the backstory. It could have been better in my opinion, but that's my opinion. So yeah. Question number 7. Okay, sadly this is the last question and I didn't want to end it off this soon, but okay. What can you learn from this book which can be applied in your life? So my answer is pretty simple, which is, so from this book, I have learned to never be afraid to give second chances in your friendship. Don't give up too easily on anything or anyone, because you'll never know that it could be a happy ending in your own story. Okay, so that's it for me from today. And I was really happy to talk about this book and give this book a little review because from my experience, I really love this book and maybe you can enjoy it as well. Don't be afraid to check it out. It's a really fun book. It made me stay up all night. It has me like kicking my feet on the bed because like I'm so excited to read this book every day, and it was a fun journey. Sadly, I'm finished reading the book and this is a really good book. So thank you so much for listening to my book review, and I hope you guys will have a great day, and thank you so much for listening.